Hi, this is Karen from Cardio Golf, and I'm in the Golf Gym studio today to show you the GolfGym SQUEASY Ball. This simple tool is going to help you develop grip strength, which is going to help you develop more club head speed to hit the ball with more power. One of the ways to create power in your golf swing is to create a nice angle between your lead arm and the club head right before the impact area. So you can see I still have this angle. So the club head is behind my hands. So then when I release it, this club head zips through the impact area, which creates club head speed and gives you power. If you lose that angle right before impact, then the club head moves slowly through the impact area, and it's probably not going to square up at the moment of impact either. So you have to have a certain amount of strength in your lead hand fingers to help you create this angle right before impact, especially in the last three fingers and your thumb. So simply holding the squeezy ball and doing isometric exercises, developing strength in those finger extensors in your wrist and your forearm is going to help you maintain that angle right before the impact area to create club head speed. So there are very simple exercises that you can do with this squeezy ball. The first one is just grabbing it like this in the palm of your hands and then doing some isometric hold exercises. You squeeze and hold for as long as you can. You'll feel this in your fingers, in your wrists, and your forearms, even in your upper body and your core. So you want to hold that for as long as you can and then rest. You want to work up to holding that squeeze for about 10 to 15 seconds. It's an isometric hold. Breathe as you do it. You might even feel your core muscles as you do this, and then relax. And do that about 10 to 15 times, a few times a week in both hands. And I promise you, just doing this little squeeze like this is going to help you develop more grip strength. The next exercise is a little bit more detailed. What you do is you hold the squeeze ball with the last three fingers and your thumb, and then you're going to press as hard as you can and then release. So you're going to do pulse exercises, just squeezing and then releasing it, squeezing it and releasing it. And you'll feel that in your forearms and your wrist extensors. So you want to do it the last three fingers of both hands. And the reason you do it with those last three fingers and your thumb is because those are the fingers that are mostly wrapped around your grip when you're holding the club. All right, then you're going to grip it just with your forefinger and your thumb and do that same exercise, and you're going to feel that in a little bit different area. So you're just squeezing and releasing, squeezing and releasing, 10 to 15 on each side. Now go ahead and dig your nails into the squeezy ball with your knuckles bent like this and squeeze and hold and release. Squeeze and hold and release. So your fingers in a little bit different position, so you're going to feel this in a little bit different area. So this is great to really warm up those fingers. If you don't have a lot of grip strength, this is really going to help you develop that grip strength, 10 to 15 on each hand. Hold the squeezy ball like this in the palm of your hands and then really try to reach your elbows nice and wide, and then you're going to press and hold the squeeze ball for about 10 seconds or as long as you can, and then release it. So this is engaging your shoulders, your back, your chest, even your core muscles. So you're squeezing and you're holding. It's an isometric hold, and then release. Make sure you breathe as you do this. So keep those elbows nice and lifted, but keep your shoulders back and down away from your ears, and then squeeze. Hold for a count of 10. And then release. Do about 10 to 15 repetitions, and this will really help develop upper body strength. Hold the squeezy ball between your palms like this with your fingers spread out, and try to reach your arms as long as possible. Keep your core nice and tight, and then squeeze the ball. Hold it for a count of 10. And then release it. So you'll feel a little shaking in your forearms, in your wrist, even in your core, and that's good. That means you're engaging those muscles. So you might have to work up to 10 to 15 repetitions do as many as you can in the beginning, but you're squeezing and you're holding. And the key to this exercise is keeping your arms nice and long. Try not to bend your arms when you squeeze. Try to keep your arms nice and long, and that will engage your core more. For this exercise, hold the squeezy ball between your palms and reach your arms out. And now from here, we're going to do some shoulder retraction. So your arms are nice and long, trying to squeeze the ball between your palms, and then you're going to retract your shoulders, hold for a moment, and then reach out, even round your shoulders. So you're really trying to get some nice retraction in your shoulders, but at the same time, you're squeezing the ball between your palms. So you're getting engagement in your shoulders, in your back, and in your chest, and your forearms as well. So keep squeezing that ball and then retract your shoulders, hold for a moment, and then go ahead and reach. For this exercise, hold the squeezy ball between your palms like this with your fingers nice and extended, your arms nice and long, and then reach and try to make your elbows go over your ears. Reach your arms nice and long, hold, and then release. So you're trying to stretch your shoulders, stretch your arms, retract your shoulders back, and hold. And then come back down. So you really feel this in your shoulders, in your back, in your thoracic spine. Do 8 to 10 repetitions, holding for a moment at the top. For this exercise, you're going to make a fist with both of your hands, and then you're just going to put the squeezy ball between your knuckles like this, and now you're holding and squeezing. Hold for about 10 seconds, squeeze those shoulder blades, squeeze your chest muscles, squeeze your forearm muscles, hold, and then release. Squeeze and hold. Hold for about 10 seconds. This is a great exercise to build strength in your upper body. So you're squeezing and you're holding, and then releasing. Squeezing and holding. Keep your core nice and tight as you do this exercise. This exercise, you're holding the squeezy ball with your fingertips like this, elbows nice and wide, and then going to press your fingertips together. Hold for about 10 seconds, and then release it. Hold for 10 seconds, really pressing those fingertips together, keeping your core engaged, your elbows nice and wide, and then release. For this exercise, place the squeezy ball flat on your hand and then put your other hand flat on top like this. And now from here, you're going to try to really flatten the ball. Press it in both directions and try to flatten the ball for as many repetitions as you can. You really feel this in your shoulders, in your chest, in your forearms. This is really great for wrist extension and flexion. For a little eye-hand coordination, simply toss the ball up in the air, try to get it to twirl, and catch it again like this. So you're just keeping your eye on the ball and you're just tossing it up nicely. Go ahead and do that with both hands. You might have to practice with your non-dominant hand. Just try to let that fly up. See if you can get the ball to go a little bit higher each time and then catch it. By using this GolfGym squeezy ball every day and doing your grip exercises, that's going to help you develop that grip strength, which will allow you to have lighter grip pressure so that you can create more club head speed. Get your squeezy ball at golfgym.com.